This is the back door of Edo. We're only a couple weeks away from being done. A few things left to do. Media cabinet needs to get back installed again. A little bit of cleanup on the ceiling to do. We set up some shelving and such back here. There's employee lockers and so on. Gonna go in here. We have to get our flashing installed along this gap, and then here along the ceiling. Obviously straighten up and clean things. But refrigerators are on, walk-ins in. This isn't turned on right now, which is why it's warm, but it's kind of a small walk-in cooler, but there it is. We'll have a stainless steel cove base that goes in here. And again, flash this off to the ceiling, close this gap off, you know, filling stuff like this. We started putting blue tape for punch list before it gets too late, but this is like nearly final locations for equipment. This slides over a little bit, and these Ansel sprinkler heads are going to be right over top of the equipment. This is a freezer. Well, this is a walk-in cooler, so a refrigerator. This will be a freezer and a freezer. 3-compartment sink is in and plumbed. You can see we've talked about before, it dumps to a floor sink, so indirect waste, so there's no back contamination issues. This is the soda rack, so you get the bags of the syrup. It all runs through this red tube here. This trunk line goes out to the front where the soda machine goes. Carbonators in here, CO2 tanks, backflow preventer back there. This is a big work table. There's ingredient bins that slide in under here. We're just keeping them out to minimize dust. Lots of stainless steel shelving for storage all along here. These are filters for the 2 kitchen hoods, and there's grease cups too. You've never seen those. This is what those look like, and those grease cups end up sliding and fitting right here. And so grease goes through the filters, comes through, and then drips into those cups so they can be maintained, and then those filters slide in right there. And then up here, we had to do some remedial work. We unfortunately had a tile issue, so made the decision to take all the wall tile down. You know, do the right thing no matter the cost is what I like to say. Sometimes it's hard decisions, but you got to do it. So we tore the drywall down, we replaced the drywall as much as we needed to, and now we're getting new tile. It's going to start on Monday, getting installed. We have white tile goes from this edge of the door frame over and around the corner, and then we're red this way. This is the color red. This is some of the old pieces, and this is the white, so the transition's right here. We have the white, we have 10 boxes of red, not quite enough, so we ordered more. POS stations go here and here. Soda machine cutouts here. I gotta move that outlet because it's blocking it from fitting right now. We've taped off or plasticed off some of this, and it fell down a little bit over the weekend. Trying to get this all ready for final installation. These wires hanging down right here are for LED signage. There's 21 wires, there's 21 signs up there, like letters and all that. These outlets and data, this is for our menu boards. There's 4 screens that create the menu. There's another sign right here. Part of the POS, this is where orders come in here at the sushi prep station. This is the sushi prep station. And then obviously these are griddles covered. This is for vegetables only, and then this is for proteins, the meats and such. Sneeze guards are just loosely set in place right now. The other hood, similar as before. Filters, banks goes here. Grease cups, so on and so forth. So this is the space. It's not very big, but you know, we're only a couple weeks away from being done, and it's really coming together. This is the grease duct coming off of the hoods. So it's a welded stainless steel ductwork that goes up to the roof, and then it gets fire wrapped and all that. I'll jump up on the roof and show you what that looks like. The new fan's up there already. This is how we get to the roof. There's the mall. 3rd floor anyway. This is a shared riser from a couple restaurants in the food court coming up. This is a neighboring restaurant. This is ours. This is part of the old. That's what we cut off to make our new transitions. This is our new transition. Ultimately, it connects to here. And there's our new fan. This is, I don't know, 8 feet tall. So this up on the roof, 3 floors above, pulls grease out of those 2 kitchen hoods all the way up here. And as you look around, there's more of them just all over the place. And if you've been in Scottsdale Fashion Square and ever seen the skylights open, it's this big tracked assembly that slides those skylights over.